For a second straight day, St. Louis animal control officers are trying to unravel a monkey mystery as they search for exotic primates at the center of an unusual case. Thanks so much for joining us at 10. I'm Kelly Jackson. Animal Control says it is the first time they've had to search for monkeys in St. Louis. People who live near O'Fallon Park first reported seeing the exotic animals yesterday. New tonight, 5 on your side's Robert Townsend went on a mission to learn more about the search for the monkeys.
On this Friday afternoon, 2 St. Louis animal control officers pounding the pavement with their catch poles in hand. But this desperate duo wasn't on the lookout for stray dogs. Their mission, find some monkeys.
I think of danger because that's a wild animal.
Wild animals in Marva Young's North Side neighborhood.
Look at his doggone fingers. Then he got them sharp teeth. He almost looked like them old orangutans.
You might say Thursday afternoon, nervous neighbors and even one police officer went bananas and flooded the phone lines after spotting at least 1 and possibly 4 of these monkeys on the loose. Health officials call them vervet monkeys. They have black faces, white eyebrows, and grayish green fur.
We have dogs around here, cats, mice.
And now monkeys?
And now monkeys.
5 on your side has learned a man working on Redbud Avenue first saw 2 of the monkeys. Incredibly, he whipped out his cell phone and snapped clear photos of the unexpected visitors. One was patiently perched on a front porch, another about to carefully cross a curb. And check out this camera-ready primate standing up and seemingly posing for a picture.
That's real crazy.
At this time, we don't know where the animals came from.
Animal control officers spent a lot of time in this North Side neighborhood. They walked through alleys and they even searched all around here at O'Fallon Park, but not one sign of those monkeys. Vervet monkeys' native land is in Africa. A monkey-weary Marva just wants them out of her neighborhood.
Make sure your door's locked because the monkeys are loose.
Robert Townsend, 5 on your side.
It is important to note owning exotic animals in St. Louis is illegal. Health officials say if you see the monkeys, do not approach or attempt to capture them. Instead, you should call St. Louis Animal Control, the number 314-657-1500. Tonight, a Washington County community is mourning the death of a 1-year-old boy who died after an accident at a daycare. It happened yesterday inside an at-home daycare near Potosi. Sheriff's deputies were called for reports of a toddler not breathing. Investigators believe his head got stuck in a small toy slide and cut off his airway. The daycare operator attempted life-saving measures. When deputies arrived, they began CPR, but the child did not survive. Sheriff Scott Reed says other children were in the room at the time and believes the 1-year-old was not being watched when the accident happened. Right now, the boy's death remains under investigation. Tonight, a federal judge is temporarily blocking the Trump administration from freezing funds for child care services in 5 Democratic-led states, including Illinois. The Department of Health and Human Services paused about $10 billion in funding over claims of fraud related to how benefits were distributed. Lawyers for the states argued the freeze was unconstitutional. Today, a judge ruled in favor of those states, pausing the freeze for at least 14 days until full arguments can be heard. New tonight, South City Catholic Academy is shutting down at the end of the school year. The Archdiocese of St. Louis says it is closing the pre-K through 8th grade school on Pernod Avenue for financial reasons. In a statement, they say the school would need $675,000 annually to stay open. They all go on to say, quote, for those reasons, South City Catholic Academy will close at the end of the 2025-26 school academic year. The Archdiocese says they plan to help families find new schools for the next school year. Well, tonight, Session Taco says its downtown Kirkwood location is closing in just a few weeks. They made the announcement today on social media. Session Taco confirms January 25th will be the last day for its location on East Jefferson. The restaurant says business challenges over the last year are the reason. Session Taco's 3 other locations in town will remain open. It has been a busy week in St. Louis as the nation's top athletes take to the ice, but the excitement is just heating up. Tens of thousands of fans have flooded into downtown St. Louis for the weekend finals of the U.S. Figure Skating Championships at Enterprise Center. Brent Solomon spent the evening downtown to see how the surge of visitors is creating a golden opportunity for local businesses.
From the bright lights of the Enterprise Center to the crowded sidewalks of downtown, the U.S. Figure Skating Championships are in high gear. With 60,000 fans expected through Sunday, St. Louis is feeling the impact. This weekend alone projected to bring in $20 million for the region. Local restaurants like Idle Wolf are seeing the surge firsthand.
I had the gambas, like the shrimp, and I had the albondigas, which is like these meatball things.
We caught up with Chris Ely as he had just wrapped up a meal.
Local hotels, local restaurants, those kinds of things, those are the things we want to support because these are our people.
The St. Louis local joins fans who have traveled from across the country, filling up hotel rooms and keeping bartenders busy.
We are looking like a very busy weekend. Our bar has been packed since about 3:30 today, and we don't expect to slow down.
For those visiting from out of state, the experience goes beyond the rink. While athletes compete for a spot on the Olympic roster, visitors are taking the time to explore what St. Louis has to offer. Tom Pavlik from Utah is here with his wife.
Yeah, she's been planning this for months now. I've been walking around the town. We went to Campbell House. That was really very cool.
To keep the crowd safe, St. Louis police have beefed up patrols with both uniform and plainclothes officers stationed throughout downtown, all for what's both a high-stakes weekend on the ice and a high-reward weekend for the city.
This has been like fantastic, really. Wow, love it.
Brent Solomon, 5 on your side.
Officials say this success is already helping St. Louis bid for even larger events in the future. The skating championships continue tomorrow with the men's free dance and free skate competition. Then on Sunday, Team USA's figure skating team will be announced. 5-meter side is your home for the Milan Winter Olympics. You can catch sports reporter Corey Miller give daily reports from Italy beginning February 6th. Well, it was the ultimate field trip for a group of kids from East St. Louis. The chance to see the best competitors in the world isn't just about watching a game, it's about inspiration. Melanie Johnson takes us along for a truly life-changing moment that might just spark the Olympic dreams of tomorrow.
Stepping on the school bus and stepping off into an Olympic dream.
I want to be a gymnastics teacher.
Rajay Washington, only in 4th grade, has her eyes on the prize to be just like the Olympian she calls her hero.
I see her as one of my teachers too. I say, "Hi, Miss Jackie." She smiled back. I just like the beautiful, bright smile.
The Jackie Joyner Kersey Center ensuring the future of East St. Louis has a seat in front of Team USA.
I feel very special.
Dozens of kids like Rajay handpicked to see U.S. figure skating gymnastics championships at the Enterprise Center through Sunday.
It really means a lot to me because a lot of people speak down on us, and it's really amazing that we get to have these opportunities so we can show people that we can do things like them.
For these young fans, every spin on the ice represents an opportunity.
Well, seeing Olympic Games, it makes me keep going, keep pushing, trying new stuff. It just makes me motivated.
The fun just beginning for the students at the Jackie Joyner Kersey Center. Their hearts already full of gold, making the Olympian they love and the home they share, East St. Louis, proud. A podium moment in their lives, thanks to the woman who won gold for our country and for her city.
If it wasn't for Miss Jackie, we wouldn't be here right now.
And you can't achieve it too. Don't think just because you're not where we are that you can't do it too.
In St. Louis, Melanie Johnson, 5 on your side.
Rising tensions in Granite City as plans for a potential data center spark protest. How the city's mayor is responding to neighbors' concerns.
And all is quiet across the region at this hour, but we are monitoring an upper level disturbance to bring a cold rain to the region tonight, plus the chance for some snow flurries tomorrow night. I've got your full forecast coming up.
Tonight, Granite City leaders are exploring the possibility of building a data center in the city. Mayor Mike Parkinson says the move is under consideration to help diversify the city's local economy, which is currently centered around U.S. Steel. The decision is raising eyebrows with local residents, some even protesting today.
Where's it going to be? What's it going to cost us? Our water bill's going to go up, which it already did.
Our electricity's already been up.
We got people here that's retired on fixed incomes that can't afford this.
The last thing we want to do is put any economic burden on our citizens, but the real weight of it is can it benefit our citizens, and can it be something that can reduce our taxes and give them some relief.
The city is just in the exploratory phase and doesn't have an official stance right now. All right, let's check in with meteorologist Lance Blocker with the weather impact forecast. Did you say possible flurries?
Yes,
tomorrow?
and did you say what? No.
I go, what?
Yeah, it's possible.
It's January. I know we
It
keep
is
saying
St. Louis.
that, but
we went from watching the potential for tornadoes yesterday to this is what we do. It's going to be cold this weekend. All right, let's go and jump over right now. Things are nice and quiet across the region. Temperatures, though, of course, on the chilly side, low 40s across the area. Too warm for snow, though, but temperatures, of course, will fall tonight. So we expect a cold rain. This is the overall setup. This was that big system that brought all of the showers and a few thunderstorms, rumbles of thunder in our area yesterday, causing some mess down there across the deep south. They've had 7 tornadoes in Mississippi with that system, some big flooding across Alabama. So we got really little from that. We got another system right here. That's a shortwave piece of energy that will move across our region tonight. And the bigger feature is this cold front off to the northwest. That's going to bring cold air south into our region by Sunday. Let's look at it all in detail now. Again, here are those few showers arriving overnight tonight. Mainly scattered showers, light rain, perhaps a little bit of frozen precipitation mixing in. No issues at all on the roads, nothing to be concerned about. That moves out of here. Then here comes the cold front tomorrow evening. That will squeeze out whatever remaining moisture there is that could fall as rain, sleet, or maybe even, yes, a few snow flurries. A few, isolated at best. Most of us won't see it, and if you do see it, it's not going to have any impacts. No issues at all for us, but maybe something fun for the kids to see tomorrow evening. It's out of here by Sunday. So tomorrow will be a nice day during the afternoon hours. Again, a few isolated showers early, mainly before about 10 a.m. We turn partly cloudy for the afternoon, breezy at times. Temperatures back to the mid-40s. And then tomorrow evening, again, that's whenever we expect to see the possibility of an isolated area of some light flurry activity. And then as we move into next week, temperatures warm into the low to mid-50s for us, upper 50s perhaps on Tuesday under a mostly sunny sky. Wednesday, we've got about a 30% chance of rain, isolated at best. That's with an area of low pressure way off to our northeast, so that's still well out in the future. We'll see if that generates. We expect to see cooler temperatures, though, Kelly, for the second half of January. It will feel like January.
All right.
It's what we do. It's always up and down.
I know. All right. Thank you, Lance. All right. Here is Corey Miller with 5 on your sideline. Thanks so much for joining us.